Okay, so, um, I decided to make another video, another Open Me, because today is October 20th, 2016. So, that kind of means something to me, at least, a little bit. Um, Backstory. If you've been watching this series of videos, you know that November 20th in 2014, I started hormones. So today being the 20th of October, 2016, I am 1 month away from 2 years. I am 23 months, and it makes it sound like there's a goal when I sit back and say, oh, I'm at 23 months, I'm 23 months. You know, that's not really the thing. It's, for me, what it is I'm excited that I'm still going. I have not had a break in my hormones, and I'm grateful for that. Um, and I'm trying hard to stay dedicated to my HRT. And I started calling it HRT like everybody else. I see it as hormone correction therapy, though, because I've always been a girl. So, now I didn't get to review my last video, and I have actually stopped watching my videos because I don't know. um, I've been a little bit lazy lately. I'm not wearing makeup as much anymore as I used to. Um, I haven't been able to do this. No, I work nights, okay? Working nights is really give and take, and I give it as much as I can take. um, and I love my coworkers. I love pretty much everybody I work with, all my customers. I was excited when I became a cashier. It was amazing. It was really good. Um, I have people that ask me questions, and I've discovered that they're not being hateful. And when they're not being hateful, it's really good because you get to sit back and say, yes, this is me. This is my life. This is who I am. And to be able to show people that you're a person versus a rumor or an assumption. Being ourselves is an amazing thing. Um, I don't know if I'm not sure I've mentioned this in a lot of videos before, but I've found out that a lot of people thought I was gay. And because they thought I was gay, no offense to my gay friends, it kind of hurt me. Because I didn't see myself. In order to see yourself as a gay man, you actually have to see yourself as a man. And that's not something I can wrap my mind around. Could I be a lesbian? Oh, yeah. I could definitely do that. Hello, ladies. No. As I sit here in my sleep clothes. But I just couldn't see myself that way. So, sitting here at 23 months and looking at point A, and now I'm at point whatever. I'm getting closer to my first letter for surgery. And as much as that's a thing that I'm looking forward to, I'm actually very thankful for my therapist. She trusts me to not hurt myself, and I have had very many moments of darkness. You know, I have gotten low, and I have a past of self-harm. But to be able to have a program with somebody that really, really monitors it with me. I had a journal, and I hadn't used it in a long time, and what I had done was I had wrote a discontinuation of living letter, but I didn't have a plan. I didn't really want to have a plan, and it took me a while to figure out what it was, what it meant. I dated it, and I left it down, and one of the people in my relationship came to the house, and they found it, and they said, well, did you do anything? And I said, no, I crashed and went to sleep, because I was laying in bed and I went to sleep. I was emotionally overcharged with everything, and I didn't know how to really handle it. So I wrote it all down, and when I was writing people's names and stuff, I realized that in that moment I was writing a letter. It wasn't a goodbye letter, even though it says goodbye at the end. It's a reasons to stay alive list. And when I realized that I now have these reasons to stay alive, I've got my 2 kids, I've got a boyfriend, I've got my girlfriend, I've got the date mate, which, yes, I'm polyamorous. That's something I will explain later if you ask in comments. It's not bad when you have people that you can talk to and you can communicate. Open communication and honesty is really important in a poly relationship, because it takes a lot of trust. So that's a thing. That's a thing that I'm actually working on doing. Will I ever go back to being monogamous? I'm not sure. Currently, I have enjoyed being happy, open, honest, and it's not saying that I just want to be loved on, because I'm in this relationship. It's something I can offer. I can be there for people that I care about, and that they care about me. And it takes a lot of trust to be able to show that kind of love to people sometimes. And it's not always about physical, gotta go to the bedroom. Matter of fact, that's been almost 2 years for me on that too. So, ugh. But in retrospect, that's a good thing, because I'm not hung up on the bedroom. I'm not sitting there going, oh, let's just go do stuff, and then not go anywhere. I prefer to be outside. I prefer to go do things. This is why I work where I work. And even though I work there and I have good days and I have my depression, part of my depression, the problem is, it's really hard to find that strength, that energy to stand up sometimes and do more. Doing more sometimes brings me to a point where I'm like, ugh, I can't do this. And then I just kind of skip out on doing things. And I'm working on not doing that. I'm actually working on finding a second job, so the thing is with a second job, I have to make sure that the hours are something I can handle, because I already work 40 hours a week. I work from 10 o'clock at night till 7 o'clock in the morning. I need to be able to come home and sleep. I need to be able to actually eat something in the middle of the day. I need to be able to eat something at night. I need to be able, if I work an evening shift, I need to be able to eat something in between jobs. Because there's no way I can work 2 to 7 and then go from 10 to 7, you know, without eating in between. Will I get tired? Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I'm confident in my abilities to do my job. That I can do it. So, something to work on. Today I'm a little bit tired. I kind of woke up excited and then the computer had to reboot. But I'm very excited about being, hey, 23 months. It's not the end of the journey. It's not the beginning of the journey. It's just a part of it. And, you know, I recently said this on somebody else's video, and I did a small video for them to share. And basically, I'm transgender. I'm pansexual. I am polyamorous. And I'm proud. And I'm not asking you to be proud of me, but I am asking you to be proud of yourself. You know, I'm doing this Open Me series so that people can kind of watch and see a transition. And yeah, I don't do the makeup tutorials, and I don't do all that kind of stuff people really want to know or want to see. I'm kind of showing you the other side. You can't really just do the upbeat stuff because the other stuff happens. Life happens. Life happens around us all the time. And something I started telling myself with my depression, and I tried telling other people, smile. And they say, I don't want to. And I say, well, but the sun is still shining. And I work at night, mind you. But the sun is still shining. And they're like, no, it's not. And I said, well, it's shining somewhere on the world, isn't it? Because the world is still turning. As long as the world is still turning, you're still moving. You're still breathing. You're still here. So the sun is shining somewhere. If you want proof, go outside and look at the moon. Because it's reflecting the light of the sun. So the sun is shining somewhere. And that's kind of how I see that. It's an odd way to look at things. Maybe it's too upbeat for some people. I don't really care. I'm upbeat for me. Period. So, with that, this is almost 15-minute video. I will kind of catch all y'all on another day. Hopefully in a month. And keep in mind something about when I hit 2 years. See, one of the things I didn't realize when I started hormones was about Transgender Day of Remembrance. And that day being as a solemn day as it is for the community, for that being the day that I started hormones, it really makes me feel good. Because it makes me feel like for those we've lost, I'm a continuation of who we are. And that's not to say that anybody couldn't be a continuation of the community. Because every day somebody comes out and finds who they are, you're a continuation of the community. If you're younger than me, older than me, you know, congratulations. You're part of a family. You're part of a community. And you're going to be loved regardless. We offer that. I offer that for anybody in the community. So if you want, hit the comments and send a message or something. But just know that the world goes, and if you need a friend, I'll be your friend. Not because I need friends, but because You might.